10 reasons you should get involved in cryptos. 12 years after the first modern cryptocurrency was created, these alternative currencies are still very much around and growing. This means that it is not a scam after all. During the first years of cryptocurrencies, many were skeptical about virtual currencies. The skepticism became more pronounced when some exchanges were hacked one after another. Aside from security issues, some people are still not involved in cryptocurrencies because they think that it is a complicated matter and it is not easy to understand. That phenomenon made more people see cryptocurrency as a highly profitable investment. Although that may be the ultimate goal of every investor, there are other reasons to invest in cryptos this 2021. Number 1. It's not very complicated after all. It's too complicated for regular people, is one of the most common misconceptions of cryptocurrency. Which part? The code used to create a cryptocurrency is in a sense much more complex than the printing presses used to mint fiat money. On the other hand, you don't need to know anything about either to use their product. Cryptocurrency can be as simple or complex as your skills in operating with it. Just as you don't need to be a car engineer to drive your sedan, so with crypto, if you are only interested in owning it, trading it, investing it, etc., you simply need to know which exchanges to go to or what wallets to use, and you are set. The interface for using digital assets has evolved massively over the last couple of years, and now you can operate with cryptocurrency in pretty much the same way you would with your fiat money in digital transactions over the internet. As you can imagine, there is much more crypto-related confusion floating around. Fiat money has been around for 1,000 years, and yet there are misconceptions about what it is tethered to and how it is issued. With crypto being a mere 10-year-old, really, no wonder there is still plenty of room for education on the topic. In the early years of cryptocurrencies, social media and other related forms were not as popular as now. Today, these networks are providing avenues for people to learn new things or get the information they want or need. To some people who had some hard times understanding cryptocurrencies, tutorials on YouTube and interactive websites have become ways to learn everything about this digital currency. You can be very much informed before plunging in. Number 2. It's way easier to get into crypto than you thought. Just in case you thought you need a PhD in programming, or maybe in finance to get into crypto, we'll tell you now. You don't. A smartphone with internet access will do nicely. In fact, crypto is way easier to get into than more traditional investments. First, because it's got high liquidity that you can buy and sell it easily and quickly. Second, there isn't a high threshold to getting into it. For stocks and bonds, usually you need to put a large sum of money, and you can't just put down $100. With crypto, you can. Better still, there are no institutions, no paperwork, just get an account, get a wallet, track your assets. And it's pseudonymous, you don't have to give any documents, or even your name. But we realize there's still a lot of confusion, and not many people understand how this space works, and how to take advantage of it. That's why we decided to create the best course out there, to guide you step by step through everything we've learned about Bitcoin and blockchain from scratch. Number 3. It is more secure than before. Unlike the misconception that cryptocurrency is unregulated is nothing but a misconception. Regulation for crypto is a very busy area at the moment. Countries have varying degrees and types of regulation. Europe is crypto-curious, with Malta striking a different note by being at the forefront of the crypto revolution. Other countries have moderate regulations. The US, Australia, Japan, South Korea, most South American countries, in fact, most countries around the world stand together in allowing cryptocurrencies, but demanding various types and levels of compliance. China, Macedonia, Morocco, Algeria, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and India have effectively banned cryptocurrency. Don't be surprised, though, if you see crypto activity from these countries too. VPNs are pretty effective. Also, you can't really regulate the use of math and code on your computer. For most, however, the bottom line is that more regulation will likely be introduced soon. In any investment that we make, there is always a risk. But with hackings on digital wallets and crypto exchanges in the earlier years of cryptocurrency, these created questions about the security of investors of virtual currencies. Today, however, security measures are in place. There is no news of major hackings already, as you can see. And you being more informed, you can do your part to ensure that you are not exposed to such frauds and risks. Number 4. It will be the main currency in the future. One thing that the economic crisis of 2008 showed us is that traditional banking systems are flawed. And it's been confirmed in 2020. More and more people are seeing the need for viable alternatives. And that's exactly what crypto offers: a secure, decentralized form of banking that takes governments and banks out of the equation.
Before going on, if you feel that I have given you some value, please help me by smashing the like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell, so you will be updated when I upload new videos like this.
And it's not just Deutsche Bank. Twitter's Jack Dorsey has said he believes Bitcoin will eventually become the world's single currency. Elon Musk has stated that crypto is a far better way to transfer value than a piece of paper. China State TV has called blockchain the technology that makes crypto possible 10 times more valuable than the internet. And the crazy thing is that even banks realize it. Just listen to what Germany's Deutsche Bank have to say. In their Imagine 2030 report, they talk about how fragile the traditional money system is, that by 2030, over 200 million people will be using digital money, and by then, traditional money will already be on the way out. You will position yourself better for opportunities in this space. Sure, you can make and receive payments with a crypto account. You can use it to save. But the really big opportunities come with investing in crypto. Just take a look at Bitcoin. If you'd invested $100 in it just 5 years ago, by now that $100 would be worth $2,500. Or if you'd got in really early with that $100 10 years ago, be worth $1.9 million. The price of Bitcoin is still set to keep on going up. Sure, with blips here and there. And to be fair, probably not as dramatically as it did before. Other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Ripple and Lisk also have huge potential to grow and bring great returns to savvy investors. But to know which coins to invest in, and when you do need to get educated and get some experience under your belt. So why waste any time? Now's the time to get crypto savvy and learn to spot the opportunities, because you can be sure there are huge opportunities waiting. Number 5. It is never too late. Unlike other investment schemes, cryptocurrency will never reach a point of saturation. It is not like networking and other investment options wherein the first investors get all the opportunities while those who invest later miss out on all the good things. Digital currency will not go out very soon. Definitely, it will be here to stay. Number 6. You are safe from inflation. So, we were just talking about inflation. Let's spell that out in full. The problem with traditional money is that it's always going down in value. And this isn't by accident. Governments and central banks do it on purpose. Especially when there's a financial crisis. Like the one in 2008, or the one this year, in 2020. At times like these, there's a shortage of money. And governments try to get around it by just printing more. In fact, 22% of all dollars that exist today were created in 2020, when the Federal Reserve injected $2 trillion into the economy. Making money appear out of thin air might sound pretty neat. Until you figure out the catch. There may be more money, but the amount of goods and services it's chasing stays the same. And the value of money goes down compared with the value of those goods and services. And that's what we call inflation. That's why smart people trust gold more than money. Because when there's an economic crisis, new gold doesn't just magically appear out of nowhere. And it holds its value. And Bitcoin and other crypto, just like gold, don't get created as a short-term fix to financial problems. That means that crypto also holds its value. And it's inflation-proof. Number 7. It is very liquid. With the worldwide popularity of cryptocurrencies, the establishment of trading platforms, online brokerages, and exchanges has been on the rise in recent years. This makes cryptocurrencies one of the most liquid forms of investments nowadays. This makes it a lot easier to trade your cryptos for cash, gold, or other forms with lower fees. If your goal is short-term profit, crypto is a great option. Otherwise, it is also an excellent long-term investment option because demand is always on the upscale. Number 8. It will not lose its value. Unlike stocks and other investment options, your cryptos will not lose their value due to inflation. Cryptos are not regulated by the government, so it is not affected by market conditions that are dictated by government policies and current international financial developments. You need not worry even if you stock your cryptos on your digital wallet and forget about it for a long time. It will not lose its value. In contrast, its value will shoot up, for sure. Number 9. It is simple to trade. You will never experience trading that is as straightforward as crypto trading. You can simply buy or sell cryptos from exchanges and put them in your e-wallet. This can be an instant transaction that you may not be able to do so with the stock trading, as it can take you days or weeks. Stock trading also requires you to go through a broker, but beforehand, you should have a license. Number 10. It is cheaper to transact. Security features of cryptocurrencies are in place, so it does not require third-party payment processors that will verify and certify each electronic financial transaction. One advantage of cryptocurrencies is that it does not treat international trading differently as domestic transactions. This means that you won't be paying additional fees. Fees are minimal with cryptos. It does not matter where the sender or receiver is located. Bonus. It offers incredible returns. Not too many of us realize that cryptocurrencies are more profitable than other types of investments out there. Sure, it is risky. But as long as you utilize the right strategies, you can expect incredible returns. What do you think about cryptocurrency? We could only wish that at least a few of your known misconception of cryptocurrency has been cleared through this video. Our final word for you is that, make sure to dig deeper and study more about cryptocurrency before finally getting into it. Remember that it is still an investment, and all investment includes a risk. If you like this video, please do not hesitate to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep you updated to videos like this. Thanks for watching, and until our next video, see you.